Shout out to all the sugar babies, y'all. Shout out to all the sugar babies. This is gonna hurt y'all feelings, and I really don't care. So brace yourselves, please, y'all. Brace yourself because y'all gonna be hurting a little bit. Today we're gonna be taking a little review video from Angry Guy, and yeah, this one's gonna be funny. Daggone. Yeah, this is gonna be a good one of those good lengthy long videos, and you know what? Forget it. We gonna just review it now. Let's get it.
Very wealthy boyfriend decided that he was not happy with the sex that she was providing in the relationship. And as a result of that, he called off the relationship and basically called it quits. So we're going to go ahead and jump into that video right now and explore things a bit more. I think it's a kind of a wake-up call for a lot of women who think that they're the prize in the relationship, when I constantly remind you guys that the man is the prize.
Oh my God, okay. I just came from the gym. There's not even lotion on my face, so please, okay. My dog wants to say hi to y'all. So I've been listening to you, been listening to Cher like literally daily, right? Did all of the things. Before I even get started, like one thing I had to work on is my own emotions. Like I know that I have to like figure that out. I've been in therapy, I'm divorced, whatever. So I live in the Washington, D.C. area. Met this guy, he lives an hour away from me in Baltimore. He's definitely in the 1%. We're both Nigerian. He comes out the gate like talking about his expectations. And he asked me, what do I want? Like he tells me he has a list. You know, he asked me, what do I want? And I just said an unlimited Amex. Like I felt like that was just, you know, I can cover everything else, right? So he was like, okay, fine.
You told him when he set his expectations, you just said flat out, unlimited Amex to him.
Yes, because his vibe is like he really wants a support, you know, like a wife, kind of like all the things, like a really feminine, submissive woman, right? He's very clear about what he wants. He's divorced as well. So he was just telling me what he wants, like straight up. He wants like 2 more kids, you know, just like literally listing things.
He wants 2 more, so he already has children.
Yes, he does have kids. So he's not that much older than me though. And like, I feel like usually hypergamous relationships work with people who are much older than you. He's 6 years older than me. So I didn't know if the age gap was like big enough, but he was really into me. So I went with that. We went on several dates. The first date, he came to me. Again, we live an hour away. The second date, I agreed to go to him. The third date, he was supposed to come to me, but something happened. He was just getting off a plane. I was just like, oh my God, I could come to you. I shouldn't have done that. I went to him. Fourth date, he's like, okay. He sends me the link for the place. It's beautiful. I look at the address. It's where he's at. And I was like, I can't come to where you are. Like, he's like, why not? I was like, I have a nail in my tire. The next day, he replaced it. He like tells me to go to the spot over the phone, pays for 4 brand new tires, right? So I'm like, okay, perfect. I could come to you. That's fine, right? That night, he asked me to be his girlfriend. Elated. I'm like, everything I've been doing is perfect. Like, I love it. I'm so happy. Like, I feel comfortable in the idea of having, I don't want to say transactional relationship. Like I was kind of judging myself at a time for like wanting this hypergamous relationship and not wanting to like fall in love and like Disney story and all that kind of stuff. I was judging myself, but I think I'm more comfortable in like knowing what the expectations are, knowing what you're going to give, what I'm going to give, right? So as he's asked me to be his girlfriend, he's again listing out his expectations. It's like Ashley, he's like, you have to stay in the gym. You have to learn how to cook my traditional food because we're both Nigerian, you know, and other things. I'm like, okay, cool. He asked me again, what do I want?
What are the other things? Just go down the list.
I don't remember everything because they were kind of basic, honestly. They weren't like crazy, but the only 2 things that stood out was like my weight or like staying in the gym, his favorite soup, and don't be clingy. Sometimes he comes back from work, he just wants his own space. Like he literally said that. He was just like, you know, you don't have to be all in my face, go watch Netflix, go shopping, do whatever you want. Like, that's what he said. And I'm like, okay, bet. So he's leading with money, okay? He's always talking about money, right? Awesome. So that night, like I hadn't slept with him, like even with the tires and everything, I hadn't slept with him until he asked me to be his girlfriend. I sleep with him.
So that's the oldest trick in the book, honey. The oldest. He get you, gotcha. He gets you, gotcha.
See, this is what I feel. Okay, all right. I think I already know what you're about to say. But so the next day, like he asked me to work from home from his place, which I love because he has like a beautiful like penthouse, like overlooking the harbor. It's gorgeous. Like who doesn't want to work from there? That day too, he loves my dog loves him, my dog loves the place. It was great. Like he let the dog sleep in the bed and everything. It was fine. Which I, thought he was not gonna like that because my dog sleeps with me, but it was fine. So I have my own business. So I'm on calls in the morning. He came from the gym. I heard him come and leave. He texted me that he left. And I was going to say to him, like, can you leave the card on the table in case I want to go out and get lunch or something like that?
Okay, so just so we're clear about where we are with the story, you go to his house the night he decides to make it official. You're his girlfriend. You finally cross that line. You have said you are intimate. The next morning you wake up. He's on a call. You're in the gym. You got to stay fit. You come back upstairs. He's about to head out. So you're like, hey, babes, you can call him babes now because you guys are together. Can you leave the card on the table? This is where we are in the story.
This is where we are, but except for it's switched. I'm already on the call. I wanted to say to him to leave the card on the table, but I was on a call. So he just texted me that he was leaving because he didn't want to come into the camera where I was at. So he just texted me, have a good day, whatever. And so I didn't get a chance to ask him for anything. Ashley, this man is kind of intimidating to me, okay? He has a very fancy house, not to sound like ratchet or anything, but you know how you pull out the trash can and it has either trash or recycling? He has 4 different compartments. So I'm not a cleaner or whatever. He has a chef, he has a maid, he has a designer, he has all of the things. So I don't really know exactly where I fit in to this, and we'll just put a pin in that. But I didn't really...
Before you go further, it sounds like you're saying you don't feel like you're enough for him. That's what that sounds like to me, but we can keep going before we go back to that.
I'm not gonna throw that out. I kind of talked to my therapist about this a little bit too, and they feel like I feel like I don't deserve this, which I don't think is inaccurate as well. I think I just did all the things. I usually look cuter than this, I know. But I feel like whatever. So I'm just in his house kind of feeling nervous. I think he makes me nervous. He's very intimidating. He's a big boss, whatever. He calls me. I'm actually in therapy, and he's just like, oh, what's up? How was your day? And I was like, oh, I'm about to leave. He was like, oh, I wanted you to stay. And then I was like, well, I haven't showered yet. He's like, ew, and we're joking around. So I hang up the phone, and then after therapy, I decide maybe I shouldn't leave because he said he wanted me to stay, right? So I eat my leftovers from dinner the night before and take a shower.
Okay, let me just interject here. This woman does not shut the French toast up. Good God. She been talking for doggone 6 minutes straight about nothing. Blah, 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 blah. Shut up. That's probably why your sugar daddy dumped you. You don't shut up. Jesus Christ. What's the name? Motormouth Meredith? That's who you is, man. Motormouth. Just I swear you sound like a daggone Chevy 454 that's running on doggone diesel, or shoot, sound like a 6.4 Power Stroke that's ran away. You just like Jesus Murphy. Shut the French toast up. Your sugar daddy don't want to be with you because you don't shut up. The sex probably just did it for him. You just don't hush. You just talking and talking and talking. I can't even finish this video. we see why your daggone sugar daddy didn't stick around. That mouth of yours, I swear, he said, "Don't bother me." You probably bothered him. You probably did a lot of stuff. Ugh. I'm sorry, I had it. Motor Mouth Meredith, don't shut up. That's gonna be the title of this video. Motor Mouth. Jesus. Anyways, I'm gonna link the video down in the description down below where y'all guys can watch this chick literally run off at the gums and chops. Cause I can't do it. I don't feel good either. I'ma just cut it off here. Anyways, see you guys later. Thank you for listening to the podcast. I'll see you guys on the flip side. Thank you guys for listening. Bye, guys.